Why Ocean quit drill and trap music? It switched to EDM, bro.
So one of the questions I get...
Bro, whoa, I got quite a few tabs here. Hopefully nothing insane. Don't mind this.
Asked the most these days.
Okay, so Ocean quit drill and trap music and switched to electronic dance music. Now, some background on this. He did this video where he paid Timbaland to like react to his music, and bro, like Timbaland was just like shitting on him to like the highest degree. It was foul, dude. Let me see if we can find it real quick. I wonder if that may have had something to do with it. Like, you know, he was just like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me, man. Ocean, Timbaland. Timbaland doesn't like my beats, bro.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yo, what's good, man?
So, how long you been into music?
Coming into my 8th year.
I feel like this is that much.
Okay, let's just skip ahead. Here, let me show you guys. This shit's so funny, dude.
Bottles.
We have a great second channel video on this.
Plug and play. What else you got?
Yeah, dude, the reaction to this is good, right? This is classic. We're like Timbaland, like giving him nothing, bro. Not even feigning interest. What if this is the reason why Timbaland started using AI?
I don't know about that melody. I would that beat and put another melody.
Okay, so he hits him with that. He hits him with
I just think the melodies you're trying to put over that Latin feel just don't work.
just one after another. I don't think it works. Yeah, you made fun of him for using Logic too, which is crazy in retrospect. It's like, I should be making fun of you for using AI, you fucking tool.
It's nothing really wrong. It's just too cinematic. Like, it's too like Rocky-ish. You know what I'm saying? But It's like, you got to get, like, you don't work with nobody who do sample. That's the thing about Logic, man. You cannot, it just don't sound right. The beat.
Yeah, that's the thing about Logic. It just don't sound right. I mean, who cares about AI or anything? Okay, anyways, so that may have had an effect on this. I don't know. That was 2 years ago. Very great reaction to that, though, on the second channel. Check that out if you haven't. Okay, let's see what's going on with this here. Another shorty. 6 minutes.
So one of the questions I get asked the most these days is, Ocean, why are you not making...
Okay, one thing I want to peel apart here. What's with this like little electric sign, the YouTube sign here? Like, it'd be one thing if it's on the wall, but like you put it on your desk. It's just on your desk, taking up a bunch of space.
Is Ocean, why are you not making drill beats? Why are you not making trap beats anymore? I'm not gonna lie, I was avoiding this question for a while, but today I'm finally gonna be answering it. And this video is also sponsored by
I care so much.
Actual YouTube. They've made it possible for me to document my journey and opportunities that I would never expected. I'm gonna be explaining that throughout the video. So let's take it back 2-3 years ago.
It's like maybe it's like a signal like, hey, I know a bunch of my audience is children, so you know I know they don't have object permanence. So I'm just trying to remind them like, hey, YouTube video. We're on a YouTube video here. Hey.
So 2022 to 2023, I was living the dream. Making drill beats every day, making trap beats.
Wait, hold on. What was going on in the back there? What was that about? This chick with the anime? Is that Evangelion? Is that from Evangelion?
Making drill beats every day, making trap beats. I had my studio. I was doing sessions with artists. And I was really in the trenches chasing placements. I'm talking about sleeping in the studio 5 days a week, grinding out.
That's pathetic, dude. You're sleeping in the studio 5 days a week?
Beats, waking up in the morning and making songs with rappers. Around this time though, I started going to electronic music events and festivals and raves. And before in the past, I gotta be honest, I never really got it.
It sounded like he said something else there for a second. That was fucked. I've been going to festivals and rapes.
Didn't really enjoy this kind of music. I just wasn't really open-minded to it, I guess you could say. But I went to a few in particular and something shifted. The music really resonated with me and I started to kind of obsess about this kind of music and DJing, and that's what inspired me to first get into DJing. And then I eventually booked.
I gotta hear, you know what? I gotta hear his new music now. Like, is he making like some classy like electronic music, or is he making like dog shit EDM? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of electronic music are we talking about here? Can you even find this guy on Spotify? Hold on. What is it with YouTubers and like not having any sort of presence like musically anywhere? Okay, 500k subs and you can't even like get your like Spotify to like move up a little bit.
All right, I'm up here.
Where does he have music anywhere? Okay, maybe this.
So Playboy Carti just dropped his new album I Am Music.
It's Gabber. Wait, hold on. I need it, bro. If it's Gabber, that's...
Let me get into the break. So now we've got the build up coming.
Okay, so it's shit EDM. We're not talking like Burial or anything. We're talking like fucking like main stage, normie ass house.
Feels more tense now. Hey.
You know, I think he should go back to doing drill and trap beats. Actually, I don't know. That might have been better for him.
Controller, I just started playing around a bit, messing around, trying to figure out how to DJ. And then I even took it a step further. I got a tutor and I really learned how to DJ on the big decks. The more I was getting into it, the more I was really enjoying it.
No, I get DJing though. Like I fucking love DJing. Like look at this. Oh shit. See that? Turntables, control vinyl. It's gonna happen pretty soon. Weaver would be a control vinyl user. No wonder she left. Bro, what is wrong with control vinyl? Like it's like I get to use my real vinyl and I get to use like whatever I want on the laptop. Like it's a W, dude. How's that an L? How's that an L? Better than using a fucking controller. Are you a good scratcher? Not really. I'm like pretty good at like mixing songs together.
One day something completely random happened. One day I was waiting.
I will say this. She was pushing back against me getting the mixer, the $400 mixer. She was pushing back against that. She really wanted me to sell them and I was like, nah, dude, nah.
At the train station and I bumped into a subscriber of mine. He came up to me and he said he recognized me from my YouTube channel. He watches my videos. We got to talking a little bit and he told me he owns a festival. And in that moment, light bulbs kind of went off in my head. And eventually I reached out to him. I shot my shot.
He asked if I could zoom the camera in a bit more. Does he really want me to? Because like, I'm assuming that's a meme and it's like, you should zoom out more. The problem is I can't fucking zoom out more. I'm already using a fucking fisheye. God, there's not that much room between like where I'm sitting and like the camera because I have this ultra wide monitor, which is a mistake. Don't ever get that, by the way.
Asked for a slot and he gave it to me. Crazy, right? You just never know who's watching. And that's been amazing over the last 7 years that I've been uploading.
So basically, so far, it's just like I got a festival placement and now I make normie EDM.
My videos to YouTube. Being able to create a community of music producers and connect with you. If I'm going to be super honest with you, without YouTube, I probably wouldn't have got that opportunity. So that festival was at the end of July 2023. So
I absolutely do not recommend ultra wide monitors, especially if you do like any sort of video, if you're planning to record your screen with OBS or anything. It makes it a complete pain in the ass because then it tries to do like a normal, for me, it tries to do like 3440 by 1440. And then in order to do like a 1920 by 1080, I have to like use like fancy zones, the Windows Power Toys thing, in order to like have it snap to like the perfect size. It depends what you're using it for though, you know?
At the beginning of the month, I took
like if you're streaming and making videos, it's a pain in the ass.
Time off from doing
otherwise it's fine.
Everything, and I just locked myself in the studio and figured out how to make house music so I could have some songs that I could play in my set. It was the
as a DJ, you don't even need to make fucking songs. I'm sorry to say this. You're probably better off playing other people's songs until you get good at it.
First time that I really
I'm not going widescreen
house music, and honestly, it gave me that feeling of, you know, when you first start learning how to make beats, you just purely excited.
Yeah, it's curved, boy.
Experiment and try everything.
A little bit. It's a little curved.
Fire to just keep on going and going. I've been missing that feeling for a long time, but switching to house music in that moment, man, it brought back that love and joy for music production again. At the end of the month, I've rocked up to
What do you not agree with?
I played my set and it was amazing. I had a great time. It was like a completely different rush. I realized very, very quickly as I was DJing that you need to learn how to read the crowd. But honestly, it didn't deter me. After I finished my DJ set, I went home and I just...
Did you like read anything about them not like really being into the music you just started making? I'm being a fucking asshole right now. I guess I feel like being an asshole right now.
I thought to myself like, man, I really want to do this again. That was actually really fun. And I actually documented that video on YouTube, so you can go ahead and watch that. But then I came back.
I'm currently scanning the crowd and I'm noticing they're not super into my music. They are into these other songs though. Maybe I just gotta play more of my music.
Back to the studio, I started doing sessions again. I started chasing placements, but I kind of knew in my gut that this is not really the path that I want to do anymore. And it took me about 9 months to a year to really just kind of let go of that, let go of having the identity of being a drill producer and finally lock into making electronic music, dance music. So let's talk about the reasons why I decided to switch, and there's really two main reasons. First of all, I just love making music. YouTube has definitely given me the creative freedom.
That's one thing I will say too. Like, I mean, I've kind of never stuck to a single genre just because like, if you like really enjoy just making music, it's fun to like constantly make different shit, you know? And if you're like, you know, pretty experienced, you're going to be making good shit in different genres if you're like making different genres all the time. And because of that, like, you're not sure what to do with it. It's like, what am I just not going to release this thing that I really like? But I totally relate to that for sure.
Freedom to explore like my musical curiosities by throwing a dart on the map, wherever it lands, flying to that country and having to make a track with locals. That ended up being Colombia. I flew out there. I made...
Guys, give me money. Give me money so I can do stuff like this. I would love to do stuff like this. Give me fucking money.
Give me the creative freedom to
let me do more sponsored videos so I can do stuff like this. Either give me money or give me the room to do some sponsored videos.
explore like my musical curiosity.
Because I want to do this shit.
By throwing a dart on the map, wherever it lands.
Okay, that's not really that random though. He was also kind of like aiming for like one specific spot there.
On the map, wherever it lands.
Bro, that would be so fucking dope, dude. Like, but it would be way doper if you're like blindfolded and then you just like spin around and then throw it. Either that or like have a, I don't know, like a globe or something and then like close your eyes and then have like a finger, stick your finger on it and then like, oh, gotta make a beat in the ocean. Do Raid Shadow Legends, maybe on a stream.
Flying to that country and having to make a track with locals. That ended up being Colombia. I flew out there. I made reggaeton music with artists. I even made some drill songs with some Latin artists. To working with the most randomest instrumentalists.
What the fuck, dude?
Being on
Hey, yo.
has pushed me creatively, and I've been able to document that whole process and share it with you here.
But where's the music though? You know what I mean? Like, it's fine, I guess, if you don't want to like, but where is it? Does it exist? Can anyone find his Spotify? It's just crazy, like your whole channel's around making music, but like where is it? Oh, there he is. 324 monthly listeners? Bro, that's tragic. 324.
Ocean.
Okay. He's got loads. Yeah, my new girl says that all the time. She's talking to me about her friends. Wait, she's talking to her friends about me. Sorry, fuck, I fucked that up. Wait, hold on. What? Who's Ocean L? You guys see this over here? Who? Composer / lyricist Ocean L. Is that his last name or something? I mean, not L, but like, is that the letter of his last name or something? Nice loads, bro. I don't think Busy has one yet. I don't know why he doesn't just upload music. I don't know. I think he was getting shamed before for having like 5 monthly listeners, and he took it all down. Wait, what is this? Appears on Crusades. What is this? Wait, did Busy make this beat, or did he? Is this him at the end? It's no Infiltrator, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, we're gonna get into that in a minute.
And I just love dance music. I feel like personally for myself, I'm able
That's
to
him?
really
Is it? Sosuke Aizen, oh my god, I was such a fan of you in Bleach. I mean, it was boring as shit, but you know, it was great when it wasn't boring as shit.
It's myself, really express my vision here. I don't rap or sing, and I don't also necessarily need to bring an artist in to complete my song, which kind of ties into my next reason, and that is I'm a lot more self-sufficient now. Being a producer for artists, a lot of times.
What is this sound effect? I hear so many videos with this. Why is it telling me to jump ahead? I hear so many videos with like this same exact sound effect. Like it's in everyone's videos. And then now I'm just like, bro, can people stop using this garbage ass fucking riser sound? This
song,
one.
Which kind of ties into my
Right here.
next reason. And that is
It's like a transition sound.
Self-sufficient now. Being a producer.
What is that, dude? Like I hear it in Curtis's videos. I hear it like in every YouTuber's videos. I'm like, is everyone just have the same editor? Or what is this?
For artists, a lot of
I don't like that sound.
times things need to click into place. That is completely out of my control. From management to label sign-offs, which is actually one of
It sounds like a reverse bell or something.
the reasons why YouTube has been crucial in my career. It's allowed me to just do me. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily feel like the path of an electronic artist is any easier. You gotta get your music in the hands of the right DJs to get support, maybe even sign to certain labels to get gigs. It's a whole set of other obstacles. But with my own projects now, I have the freedom with YouTube to do what I love when I want. I can make a track, mix and master it, and just put it out myself. That's if I'm not dropping with a label, of course. Plus, it opens me up to DJing, which is another avenue where I can share my love of music with other people.
Dude, this looks so sad. This looks so fake. All right, let me just cast and call anyone who will show up. I'm gonna DJ on the couch, and you just stand in the background and look like you're partying. Calling all white people that wear Hollister. Can you stand in the background while I sit down and DJ on the couch? What's with the censor here?
And I get it. electronic music.
You know what would have been way funnier, dude? You know what would have been way funnier would be like if it was like super forced. Like this girl's like, people just like are going up like shaking their ass in his face and stuff like that.
And I get it.
I mean, this wouldn't even be that bad if he was like, at least on like a table or something, but like sitting down on a couch, what?
And I get it.
I like how they like try to like get like the lady to man ratio right too. I think there's more ladies than men here. Ladies.
And I get it. Electronic music isn't really that similar to hip hop music in some ways. But like Skepta says, if you love music, then you love house music too. You just don't know it yet. But the truth is, I'm never actually
I didn't know Skepta says that. That's probably true though. Probably true.
gonna stop making beats. It's just that hip hop isn't really going to be my main focus, nor is chasing placements. Instead, I'm just going to be focusing on my own music, focusing on my own projects. And if the opportunity is there and it's right, then of course I'll do it. Just like recently.
I mean, this is kind of what I've been doing my whole fucking life, bro. Like, I've never chased placements. Like, I mean, I know some people where I could probably get something, but I'm just like, bro, that's not, I don't want to just sit here and make fucking loops all night and then probably get paid nothing on the first one and then try to use that credit to leverage some other shit down the road. It's just like, bro, I kind of just want to make music and like just have fun. You know, and then if I like the song, I'll put it out. If it works out, it works. It doesn't. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like,
I got a placement on the Pen Game, which is a rap battle in the UK. Or with one of my Afro beats, it got placed with a Colombian artist. And that's because, just like I said before, I'm a lover of music first and foremost, and I love to create everything. And I get to continue doing my passion for a living because of YouTube. I'm very inspired by producers like Mike Dean, who can go from working on trap music with Travis Scott to techno music with Sarah Laundrie, or Mark Ronson, who can make pop records with Bruno Mars, or make hip-hop music for the clubs, or even Quincy Jones, who can make pop music with Michael Jackson one day and the next day be writing scores for movies. I love being able to be versatile and not so boxed in, and I'm going to continue.
Back to the Canadian politician that apologized Drake for the concert. Okay, maybe we'll do that after the next main segment here.
We're celebrating his 20th birthday. Crazy. It's a platform that stood the test of time. It's provided me with so many opportunities in my music career so far by being able to build a community.
So wait, this was sponsored?
And yeah, I'm just gonna
by YouTube?
Continue to share my journey and hopefully inspire you guys to follow your gut and make the music that you want to make.
Yeah, it's crazy compared to Quincy Jones and Mark Ronson with 300 monthly listeners. That's nuts. So, hey, more power to him though. You know, I mean, it's kind of more respectable than chasing placements. But I'm not gonna lie, the music, some hot dog ass, dude. Hot dog ass. It's just like some normie EDM house stuff. I hate it. I hate it, dude. Like I like more like deep or lo-fi house, like something with a little more character to it. It just doesn't sound like it was like fucking generated in like a science laboratory by people that have never heard music before.